And welcome back to another episode of Unterwegs in Düsterburg. So, now we're gonna explore the other tavern at night time. Don't know if this is the one that we want to enter. No, it's the wrong one. A little bit further here then. So, where was it? But we got something to dig up here. Something was buried here. A black leather bag with something round and soft in it. Black bag dug up. Let's see what's in it. A leathery black bag with some dirt on it. Yeah, obviously we're gonna take a look. Yuck. There are 2 eyeballs in there. Eat them? Have you gone mad? Not simply click away at stuff. Here's the bakery. No response. Ah, yeah. Here it is. The other tavern. You're gonna save here. And now for the lovely copyright strike issues, right? With the Beatles playing. I hope you like the music. Please play something else. No problem. Sea shanties aren't everybody's cup of tea. What would you like? Something funky. Hey John, how about my piece? You know, the one that's all the rage with the demon worshippers? Forget it, Paul. In the end, we'll get in trouble with the bailiffs again. We play Help. Sounds like hiccups. It does sound like that indeed. Derleth? What are you doing here? Please don't tell Mr. Van Juns about it, but it's almost unbearable in the house of those 2 brats. Don't you worry, old chap. We understand you only too well. Well, if it isn't Mr. Grandy himself, because of you, I lost my position. Your position? I don't quite understand. How could you not understand? So far I've been the bar to entertain the people here, and now these mopheads are here. Why is that my fault? You kept me one night in Von Juns Manor. That's why I couldn't show up for work. I'm sorry. You should feel more sorry for the guests who have to endure this terribly banal droning. I can switch through them more. I hope you like the music. Something sad, please. Come on, John, let's play our most famous piece. The ballad everyone knows and everyone wants to hear again and again. No thanks, we just played it yesterday. I've heard what happened to your friend. These damned bastards. How many more victims will it take before Wantwood is finally destroyed? If you need my help, you can come to me at any time. However, my influence outside the castle walls is limited. But you're the captain of the guard, aren't you? The Baron's guard for sure, but we are only assigned to protect the castle. Inside the city other will supply. The real power here lies with the mayor and Raven Crawshrings with his bailiffs. Ah. And we can switch more. Just a beautiful song. Well, it's somewhere short. We think all our songs are beautiful. Well, I think the piece I wrote are particularly beautiful. We could, for example... No! We played a new piece by Gregor that we rehearsed yesterday. The one with the wailing flute. Great, at least I'm getting my turn. What is this? The problem is I'm not very good when it comes to the Beatles. Welcome to the Flying Fish. Can I help you? Behind the counter at your age? Ah, you have keen eyes, young man. The lady who usually serves you is unfortunately indisposed. And apart from her, I only have my foster son Genji. But he's already at the second counter. So, what else can I do but get my tired bones moving? After all, the business has no regards for my age. What's new in the city? I have the impression that the mood has been quite testy in recent days. At first I thought it was because my new musicians, but my guests tell me it's like this all over town. The atmosphere seems charged, as if before an approaching storm. I can feel it in my toes. I will have a look around. I will just leave very quickly and go back in for Yellow Submarine to play again. Hi there, I remember you from the city hall. Well, do you want to rinse the dust off the old files from and throw it here? We'll see. Actually, I'm rather busy. Maybe I should also go to bed early instead of staying up half the night. Lars is quite cute, don't get me wrong, but he just doesn't get women at all. The only thing he wants to talk about is weapons, weapons, weapons. Did you order this nice music? Finally something other than a constant shellback chance. Oh, it's Twitch to that again. Oh, good evening. I don't believe we've met. My name is Grandy. My name is Lars. You look like a man of the sword to me. Drop by the harbor tomorrow. I sell some exquisite weapons there. I should rather take more care of my weapons anyway. I don't know why, but Tonya looks somewhat bored. I don't think she cares much about weapons at all that much. Don't you have other interests? In my spare time I grow flowers. Why don't you try it with that? I didn't know Lars could be that charming. What did you do to him? What can I do for you? Aren't you a little too young to be standing behind the counter? What is that supposed to mean? I don't drink that stuff myself. The flying fish belongs to my father. My foster father, to be exact. He took me in after my parents died. I don't want to be on his pocket. That's why I help where I can. I meant no offense. I'm Grandy. And I'm Genji. You look a bit down. Well, that's the Ducati. Usually she's working at the other counter, but she hasn't shown up for work for 2 days now. I'm not sure why. I hope I didn't do anything wrong. I really like Kati, you know. You really like her? Well, quite a lot, yes. What does your Kati look like? We get her around town quite a bit. And if we see her, we could drop her a line about you. Well, she has lovely bright eyes and wonderfully shiny hair. The color would be sufficient, I'd say. Red hair and green eyes. We will see what we can do. And what about you here? Why do you disturb me doing the thing I'm still capable of doing? Who are you? My name's Derek van der Wagenfurt. I belong to the ancient order of the Shadow Hunters. Our goal was and is to hunt down and destroy the worshippers of the Dark God wherever they may be hiding. Königsberg may shine on the outside, but beneath the shining surface, it is rotten to the core. I came on behalf of my order to cleanse the city, but we had underestimated the number of his servants in Königsberg. Prosperity and technical progress may be seen as a blessing by some people, but they weaken faith. People become susceptible to the whispers of the dark preachers who promise them boundless pleasure and unbridled lust. You shouldn't drink that much. Your concern honors you, but it is not the alcohol brings paler to my face. It is a demonic plague that I owe to the servants of the Dark God. The Dark God? What a coincidence. We are looking for his followers to give them a good beating. Forsooth, a quest worthy of a nobleman. I myself had dedicated myself to the same goal. Back when my body was still suitable for combat. Can we help you then? My fate is sealed as long as the black priest who cursed me still lives and breathes. Well, we'll finish that scoundrel off. Tell us what happened. It was a dark and stormy night on the 3rd day after my arrival in Königsberg. I pursued a suspect designated to me by my order to Clipping. He disappeared into one of the houses. I went after him without hesitation. But Obviously, servants of the Dark God were aware of my presence in Königsberg. It was a trap. 4 of these fellows welcomed me, led by a black priest. The fight was short and ugly. The black priest conjured one of the many terrible miracles of his Dark God Lord. The ritual literally sucked the marrow out of my bones, and under the foul taunts of the godless henchman, I fled into the night. Ever since then, nameless nightmares torment me in the dark. My body is so weak I can barely lift the beer mug. Sober, I can't fall asleep anymore. I feel that it won't be long before the last of my strength fades away. That sounds awful. Is there anything that can be done against this? There is no cure for the demonic diseases of the Dark God. This is generally assumed, but doesn't correspond to the facts. You know something about this? Grandy, you forgot that I'm a respected authority in this field. The curse that has befallen you is bound to the Black Priest who has placed it upon you. If you succeed in sending his corrupt soul to his idol, you will be saved. Can you describe the priest in more detail? He was wearing a dark robe. I could only see his black beard. And the man you were pursuing? Can you remember him, or where his house is? As I said, it was nighttime, and a heavy storm shrouded everything in darkness. It was a house made of clay, built next to the cliffs. A mighty oak grows directly in front of the door. What about the man? What did he look like? An unpleasant fellow. He wore a dark robe, his face was as white as chalk, and sported a scar over his eye. I think we've seen this bloke before. Do not worry, we'll take care of this for you. You really are a gentleman. Timmy's returns to normal. But first, we're gonna see the fights.
Oh, hey there. This is fine no further. Only members are allowed in there.
I've been personally invited.
By whom?
By you, Sir Grizzly. Don't you remember?
Oh my, I'm sorry, the heat and your stale beer. Have fun down there.
Greetings, young man. Can I help you? Who are you? Walter Waldemar is my name, and I'm caretaker of the local Academy of Sciences. Is that any fun? It's the best job in the world. Look at me, I'm not that handsome and never found a wife, so I neither have any children. But at the Academy, all the students are like family to me. At first, they are usually still cranky and spoiled, but that subsides. Cranky and spoiled? They just don't know any better. Almost all of them come from rich families. Their parents were mostly too busy to bother with education and servants. Of course, are no real authority. But so far, I've gotten everyone back on the right track. What do you know about the city? I grew up here. It's a happy city. That is certainly also due to the many young people who live here because of the academies. Even as a boy, I roamed the streets with the students. Unfortunately, my parents were too poor to send me to the academy themselves. Tell me about this tavern. The innkeeper Vanya has run the Flying Fish for as long as I can remember. It is the most prestigious tavern in town. Otherwise, the bailiffs would hardly turn a blind eye. Fistfights are forbidden by royal edict. A little further down to the harbor there is the tavern of the old dwarf Minas. He's notorious for his pick-me-up special. Pick-me-up special? You'd better get a good foundation before you venture into the specialty. Makes your toenails pop up. I still don't know what to say. You're wonderful. Ah, here's Natasha.
Greetings, Mr. Grandy. I would have been surprised if a man with such pronounced inclination for violence as you didn't find his way here.
Are you here often?
Every day, actually. The sheer brutality of the sport is somewhat cleansing for me.
What's that puzzled look? You occupy yourself all day with brute force.
I, on the other hand, am a sewage worker of the soul. And there's a lot of dirt floating around, believe me.
Tell me about your job.
When I finally got home after your little fiasco, the patients were literally piling up on my doorstep. Symptoms, all kinds of delusions. I have no explanation for these frequent occurrences of these clinical pictures. But as I used to say, as long as the money keeps flowing, I won't complain.
And about
Königsberg? Königsberg is a goldmine for people of my profession. The people are doing too well.
Therefore, they imagine all kinds of ailments to make their everyday life a little more dramatic. And then, of course, there's Willem van Junst. May find peace in whatever hell he may have landed in. The old geezer hardly paid any of his bills, but at the end of the day, he indirectly got me many a patient. What do you mean by that? Well, his books are very popular here. People can't get enough of them. Perhaps these scribbles should be accompanied by a package leaflet warning of the side effects. Nightmares, paranoia, insomnia, lack of appetite. The list of side effects is almost endless. Fortunately, there's a doctor in town who knows about such things, and that man is me. Who are you? Ha! I know you. You're the people from the academy. Well, would you like to get an eyeful too?
Oh, dear boy, she's always happy to see you.
Any secret tips?
Oh, Königsberg is too big to see it all in one life only.
What do you sell?
You have a look.
Tell me about the city.
Ah, Königsberg is nice. Do you see palms outside? That's from Shaf's Arabia. Shiva's feels like home here. People be friendly and smart, very smart. Not like Shiva, many young people be from Academy Magic or others. But good old Shiva, like all people, dumb or smart.
Till later. Hello, my friend. Do you want to place your bets? That's only possible if there's a fight coming up.
You're new around here, am I right? What can I help you with?
I'm Grandy. I'd like to know more about the game you're playing here.
You call that a game? You'd better watch out, young man. Many man has perished in this ring.
I'm sorry, meant no offense.
What do you want to know?
I want to fight.
Who do you want to fight? The participation fee depends on the skill of your opponent.
Who's there to choose from?
First of all, there's Hergolf Hemmand, a strong fellow who can knock a linnet like you off his feet with 2 or 3 blows. The fee for Hergolf is 100 thalers. Then comes Ebold with the Iron Skull. Hardly anyone takes as many blows as him. Fee is 200 thaler. One of the fastest men in the ring is Cameron the Kid. He can pretty much outdance any opponent. Fee is 300 thalers. And finally, the Almighty Ali. Knows every trick in the book, undefeated for 20 rounds. Fee 1000 thaler.
What do you want to compete against? I'll go for 100.
That would be 100 thaler.
Here's the money.
I recommend that you prepare yourself mentally for the fight. Come back when you're ready.
I will do that. You want to place a bet on your victory? I'm still thinking. Can I also bet on my defeat? That used to be allowed until one of the boxers tried to cheat at betting. That was a nasty story. It was certainly a sad affair financially, I mean.
No, I didn't care for it, but the bloke is now lying at the bottom of the harbor.
So, you want to bet or not?
Yeah, sure.
And how much? 1,000 thaler.
The odds are against you, sir. If you win, you will receive 4,000 thaler from me.
Are you ready?
Yes. Ladies and gents, let's begin with the first of tonight's fights, and this one should be a good one. In the left corner, weighing in at 57 sacks of potato, and with a record of 5 victories and 5 defeats, Hergolf Hammerhand. And in the right corner, in his first fight, weighing in at
291 chicken legs,
Grandy the Horrible.
Stalling tactic. Counter. Oh, come on. Oh, he's stronger than us. Come on, I gotta press buttons. Wake up, Grandy.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
And the winner is Hergolf Hammerhand. Ah, damn it. We're much weaker than I thought. But now, I want to fight. Who do you want to compete against? Komui for 300. And we will just immediately fight, because we are too weak to fight them anyways. In the left corner, waiting at 197 flower pots and with a record of 12 victories and 3 defeats. Our little Kamui. And in the right corner, waiting at 291 chicken legs with no victories but 1 defeat so far. Grandy the Horrible. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. He's just gonna knock this shit out of us. But with every defeat we get stronger. Yeah, like a shit out maneuvering. And again. Yeah. But now we should have 7 movement points. Now come on, Grandy. Be a tank. I just gotta press the button faster. There we go. Yeah. But now we don't stand a chance. Yep. Once we have 9 movement points, we will start beating up Hagwolf and make money. Now we fight immediately. Still Grandy the Horrible. I will just give up immediately. So we have 9 movement points and then it's time to fight against Hammer and Hagwolf. But now we know how to fight quickly. And again, Hagwolf. I will do that, and now 1,000 Thaler. Sorry, that was a miss. 1,000. Come on. Yep. The
Fight Club episode. Counter. Wonderful. Just an X on his eye. Now he should be knocked out. The winner is Grandy. $200. Congratulations, here are your $4,000. What now? Against Hagolf again. Yep. 1,000. They're still against us, the odds. It's the best way to earn money against them. Until it's no longer worth it. Yeah, we're getting much stronger. Come on, Hagolf. The winner is Grandy. And another $4,000. What now? Against Hagolf again. No, we'll do that with the preparations. Yep. 1,000. The odds are quite even. Okay, so afterwards we will need to fight against someone more experienced. Oops, and counter. He's probably gonna wake up again once. Honestly, such a fun little minigame they implemented here. The winner is Grandy. Congratulations, here are your $2,000. Ebald. We'll do that. I don't know if we can defeat him, but let's try. We are ready. Iron Skull Ebald. In the right corner, rating in at 991 chicken legs. Grandy the Horrible. He's got 7 moves, so he will have 5 there. I'll just go here. Nice. Bombs and road steal. Get it. The winner is Grandy. And again against Ebald. I mean, yeah, Ebald. Yep. And sure. 1,000 taler. Yep, ready. At this point you get the idea. I'll cut out most of the fights here. Of course they won't change much. But I will be back when we fight against Kami and fight against Ali. Funnily enough, after the last fight, I will immediately fight against Kamui. Let's see if we can get the 4,000. Yeah. Granny the Horrible still. Yeah, Kamui is just much weaker than us. By this point. Nice. And the next fight will be against Kamui again. I will cut to you again once we are beating Ali. And now it's time for Ali. Well, brave young man. That will be 1,000 taler. Here's the money. I recommend you prepare yourself mentally for the fight. I will do that. I will also bet on us. On our victory. Even though I don't think we can make it. Ali is just a complete machine. And the music will show it. In the left corner, weighing in at 12 bronze statues and with a record of 28 victories and 2 defeats, the Black Devil, the Flying Fortress, Ali the Almighty. And in the right corner, weighing in at 291 chicken legs and a record of 11 victories and 4 defeats, Grandy the Great. Ooh, he got 2 hits on us. I don't want him to get too many hits on us. He still looks fresh. I will try to get back up, but I don't think we can manage it. Ali's just a machine. Yeah. And again against Ali. Yeah, we are ready to fight Ali. So 1, 2, 3. Two, 3. He has 3 moves left. 3. And here counter. Oh shit. Okay, good. Ah, that's not a good position to be in. 1, 2 extra. Yeah. No, we don't even manage to do any more damage. The Fight Club. But you gotta be there for the struggle now. I hope that we're gonna manage it this time. So that is like 2 steps between each other. Four steps, 5 steps. Maybe that's better. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna fight it really hard.
Ah, damn it. But we're getting closer. Maybe this time. Start is usually a good one. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We're getting so close. So damn close. Wonderful. Stay down. Grandy. There we were victorious. And I'd say that's it for this episode. In the off time, I'll just finish all of the fights. See you in the next one. Bye bye.